Round them up. It's going to be March 12th, episode 11. First time viewers, thanks for tuning in. If there's something you're looking for, a car or truck, drop it in the comments, subscribe, ring the little bell, and you'll be notified every day when I drop these, and I'll round some up for you. So again, if you're looking for something, drop it in the comments below, and I'll look them up for you. Today's search is going to go out to Jed from Scott's Speed Shop. I left these out a while back, buddy. I just went through a bunch of comments. I've been reading back through stuff and seen that you actually asked for 61 to 62 F85s and specials. But I think what you're really after was those all aluminum V8 engines. So these cars are going to be Olds, Buick, and Pontiac, and it's going to be all aluminum engines in today's search. So none of those 4-cylinders that were 389s cut in half, and none of the Fireball 6-cylinders. These are going to be, excuse my pop-ups, these are all going to be aluminum 215 cubic inch engines in these. So first one, these are going to be Facebook Marketplace first. Just throw in the URL if you haven't been in my channel before, right up here, and it'll bring you to any of these ads that are up today. These are all currently for sale. First one's going to be a 61 Buick Special 4-door. $700 for this one. It's going to be in Flint, Michigan. It's a 61. And he's wanting $700 for it. Will need to be towed. It's got the 215 V8 with a 2-speed tranny. He has a title, no lowballers. So $700, no lowballing him. It's 4-door. But I love the taillights on these cars. I think I skipped a photo there. This one's been sitting for a minute. Definitely looks like a project. He doesn't show you under the hood, but he does say it's the aluminum V8. So if you didn't know that we were building aluminum V8s back in the day, well, here they are. All these cars today are going to be the aluminum V8 cars. So this one's going to be a 63 Olds F85. It's going to be in San Antonio, Texas. 3 days ago this car was posted. He's wanting $1150 for it. It says no title or keys, bill of sale only, so that kind of sucks. And you know what? He doesn't mention, yeah, it says original Rocket 8 motor. So he doesn't mention it's aluminum, but it is. So here's the pictures of this one. It was $1150. Got the air cleaner on the seat, and actually he didn't show you under the hood, but it does have the aluminum V8 in this one. And again, this one was a 4-door. So on to another one. This one's going to be a 62 Olds F85, and it's $1,800. And he doesn't mention it's the aluminum engine in this one either, but it is. You can tell by just looking at it. At least I can. Car looks a little rough, but it's $1,800. And again, it's a 4-door. But if you're just looking for the engine or parts, this is a good deal for just parts. The one I picked earlier for the pick of the day that you seen on the banner, it could use this car just to replace the heater box, because I noticed the heater box is ripped out of the one that I would go get today. So on to another one. This is going to be a 63 Pontiac here. It's going to be a Le Mans. It's going to be in Minnesota, and he's wanting $2,000 for it. It's a convertible with clean title. $2,500 best offer, and again, he doesn't mention it's an all aluminum engine, but it is. And here's the pics of it. And yeah, this one was a ragtop. And again, great parts car. Although the body don't look bad on this car. So yeah, looking for a restoration project, something really cool that not everybody's got. Boom, here it is. 63 Le Mans. So on to another one. This one's going to be a 63 Buick Special. It's going to be in West Virginia. It's wanting $2,700 for this car. It says it needs restoration. Runs as is with a 215 nailhead V8 aluminum motor. So check it out. This is a 2-door. Automatic on the column. Got a tack on the dash and got some really solid floors and trunk in it. Again, you know how I feel about these air cleaners. Garbage. Garbage air cleaners. This one looks like it's got a stud through it. I have seen dudes take these apart and put aluminum plates in the tops of them so it don't do that backfire, burn out, or dry out and fall on your carburetor type of shit. But just don't buy these air cleaners, guys, gals. They're junk. I do not recommend putting those on your car. Nice looking Buick right here, though. And again, it was only $2,700, and it's not all rotted out, so you got to dig that. On to another one. This one's $3,000. It's in where was this car? Get my glasses on. I believe it was Iowa. It's Indiana, I believe. And this one has he says that this guy, I don't know what he's got, I don't believe. He's saying it's the 180. I think the 180 is that 4-cylinder. I could be wrong. But then he says it's an aluminum V8. So I would guess this has a 215 aluminum V8 in it. He's wanting $3,000 for it. It's sitting in the snow, sitting in the weeds, but it don't look bad. Price is $3,000. So on to another one. It wasn't Indiana. It was Iowa. I do believe. I don't know. You guys have to check it out, I guess. Doesn't say down below either. On to another one. This one's $4,600. And it is a Buick Special, 4-door. I don't know, I was just jumping around. Here we go. Aluminum 215 V8, runs and drives. Nice original car, great shape for the age. Could use a muffler and a carb cleaning. Lots of work done. Newer tires, rebuilt front end, new front brake lines. $5,000 is what it says in the ad, but up here he's already dropped it $400 to $4,600. And again, this one was in Maine. I dig the taillights again in these Buick Specials. Really cool car right here. Only 2 pigs. That kind of sucks. So on to another one. This one's going to be $5,000. It's going to be in Montana. And it's a very straight, clean car. Runs very well, no rust. Again, he doesn't mention it's got the 215 aluminum engine, but it is. The paint don't actually look bad. It mentions that it's cracked. But wow, look how solid. And you can see the cracks. It's probably lacquer paint. Lacquer paint's good at cracking. Back in the day, that's what everything was painted with, was lacquer. At least most of your show cars were. So yeah, not a bad looking ride right here. Pretty clean. It is a 4-door. On to another one. This one's going to be at a dealership. This is going to be an F85, a 63. It's a 4-door. It's got the 215 Rocket V8, which means it's got the aluminum engine in it. Cruises down the road at 70, I believe it says, or something. Needs nothing. Car needs absolutely nothing. So check it out. Super clean, 4-door. Cool picture. Nice dash. Digging the steering wheel too. This car does look extremely nice. And again, it was $546. I don't know, $65. $5,000, $465. If you can figure out some of these guys' prices, hey, that more power to you. I can't. That some of these guys and their prices. And how hard was it to put $5,500 or $5,400? I mean, come on. But it is what it is. I do dig the picture sitting outside the station. This is a pretty cool pic right here. On to another one. It's going to be a 63 Olds Cutlass F85. It's going to be in Pittsburgh, PA, and he's wanting $6,900 for it. It is a 2-door. Just out of storage with new tires. It's auto with air conditioning. Needs TLC, solid car. Some rust under the chrome strips. Carb needs to be rebuilt. Doesn't mention that it's a 215. Check that out. It's got buckets with the console automatic, so that's cool. I'm digging that. And yeah, there you go. There's your aluminum V8. And again, he didn't even mention it. You gotta dig it. Showed you a picture underneath, and there's the rust underneath the chrome strips he was talking about. It's definitely a clean looking car, and I'm digging the console and the automatic shifter in this thing. What a cool car. And again, it was $6,900. On to another one. This one's going to be a 62 This is going to be in Missouri, and he's wanting $13,000 for it. And it is a 215 cubic inch aluminum V8. And when I say aluminum, they're all aluminum. The block, the heads. Yeah, these cars are bad. The engines are sweet. And it's extremely clean. Again, it's $13,000, but this is a beautiful car. You're rolling into the car shows for sure with this thing. On to another one. This one's going to be $13,500, and it's in Texas. It's a 62 Skylark convertible. And it's a 215 aluminum V8. Runs and drives nicely. Rust-free southern desert car. So check it out. A ragtop. Automatic on the column. Beautiful car. So yeah, you want something rare that not everybody's got? Boom. These are the cars right here. And it's not going to break your wallet to go grab one of these. It's extremely nice. Check this one out. It's wanting $13,995. So $14,000 for this car. It's at a dealership. So you can just call this guy straight out. Look at the printout. Awesome printout of this car. It's going to be in Arizona. The phone number's right here. 870-741-7625. You can just call them. Unlike all the other ads, when it's a dealership, buzz them up. Say, hey man, I'm interested in that car you got on a Facebook Marketplace. The 62 Olds F85 convertible. Want to come take a look at it, take a drive about it? What else can you tell me about it? But he's telling you most of all of it right here. The car is phenomenal. It does have a few spots. It's not saying show quality because it's got a couple little bubbles and cracks and some paint. But I'm digging it because that is a 4-speed you're seeing in this thing. He's got everything to put it back to the original automatic, but I dig the 4-speed. So I'd be all over this car. This has got to be a blast to drive. There's your bubbled rust. They even show you the pictures of it. So there's awesome pictures. Shows you the crack in it. Awesome pictures. Awesome car. I am digging it. On to another Facebook Marketplace. And this was, I think, the only Le Mans I found. He wants $14,500 for this car. And I didn't realize how rare they were in the Tempest. Most of these Tempest had that 389 slashed in half 4-cylinder engines in it, which the transmissions were in the rear of the car. So if you haven't seen none of those things before, those are just crazy. I could have included some, but the parts and finding parts and working on them, it's a whole different ball game of trying to get into getting shit right. But this one is absolutely beautiful. And if you read out the more details on it, it says there was only 3,662 of these Tempests built in 61 with the all aluminum 215. So look how clean this car is. This thing's beautiful. You're taking home trophies at the car show you roll in with this thing. It's an absolutely beautiful car. And yeah, for $14,500. So I mean, you're still, to compare to some of them $20,000 cars we see, how are you going to go buy one of those when you could go buy this and be one of the coolest cars at the show? And almost a guarantee, unless you're going to a Pontiac event, you'll be the only Pontiac 61 Le Mans there. So you got to dig that. On to some Craigslist. These Craigslist ones were pretty cheap. This one's going to be in Charlotte, South Carolina. And it's $550. Posted 24 days ago. It's not been updated, so this is just a cheap car. Is it rotted beyond belief? It is. But if you got one and you're needing parts, including the engine, the console, the shifter, boom. This car is worth that in parts. Plus it's still got the aluminum 215 in it still. So yeah, you got to dig that. You're talking maybe $500. Take this whole car home and you got all kinds of parts for that one you're trying to restore. So this car was included. On to another one. This one's going to be in Raleigh. It's $900 posted 2 days ago. It's It's a 63 F85 aluminum block. And this guy knows what he's got. He put it right in his ad. He knows how rare these are. Check it out. Boom, there it is. And this had the console with the automatic, with the buckets. So again, even for a parts car, I'm digging it. For the drivetrain and just the parts, it's worth $900. On to another one. This is going to be a 63 F85 convertible. And yeah, you see it right. 4-speed for $1,400. I'm sorry, Jed. Dude, I know you're going to want to go buy this. You probably will. Next week, I'll probably see it on your channel, dude. You'll probably have this sitting in your backyard. And I don't blame you. For $1,400, even if you ship it, it's in Tampa Bay, FLA Texan. Dude, you're always looking for cool stuff. This is down there in your state, dude. You got to go check this car out for $1,400, posted 4 days ago. It's a 4-speed. Dude, you got to go check this out, man. This, and even if you're not buying it to flip it, this is a badass car, man. Guys, gals, this might have been the find of the 3 months I've been on here. This might be the coolest car that I've showed yet. Is this one right here for $1,400. So you got to check it out. It's rare. It's bad. I'm digging it. Hell, I might get, when I'm done with this episode, I might be calling this dude. So on to the pick of the day. This car is absolutely beautiful. This one's in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He's wanting $12,900. Custom paint, Florida or California car, 0 rust. So I dig the flames, I dig the bright red, I dig the dual exhaust, and I really dig the 4-speed. This don't have the cool console in it, but this is still one badass car. And he shows all kinds of photos of how beautiful this thing is. So for $12,900, $13,000, tell me you're going to go buy that Fastback or that Charger or that B-Body period. This car, I don't see how you don't go buy this. I mean, unless you're a dude that doesn't dig 4-speed V8 shit, that's just beautiful. Guys, gals, go snag this up. You'll have all the dudes chasing after you. If you're driving this, trust me, you'll have everybody wanting to go for a ride. And like always, guys, gals, you're looking for something, drop it below in the comments. Subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Check out my channel. He'll find you something cool. Brian Beeler, hit him up. He'll find you something cool. And like always, everybody, peace out.